Hey guys, this is Wufoo. I'm going to show you an arena match focusing on how to counter Dominate Mind. Dominate Mind is the new Priest Mind Control. It is a channel spell with a 30-second cooldown. The channel duration is shortened by distance from target and damage done to the priest while channeling. First, let's cover a few basics. Your arena partner should know how to use defensive cooldowns, should be able to use CC effectively, and lastly, should be able to DPS. The reasons for this are that if you are CC'd, your partner should know how to survive till you're back in the game. Here's a basic counter. You want to try and save your trinket, so essentially use your other defensive cooldowns to stave off damage. You want to use your own CC like Paralysis and your Serpent Hand Strike to interrupt casts. In 3s match especially, you should be at max distance from the priest at all times. As a rule of thumb in 3s, it's better to not CC than to be CC'd. Lastly, for those oh shit scenarios, you want to use your trinket. Remember, when it comes to PvPing, there is no fixed rotation, there are just priorities. I showed you some of the clip in the previous video, but I'll cover the whole clip with commentary on how we counter Dominate Mind. You'll see here the priest casts Dominate Mind on my rogue. The way my rogue counters is by simply casting Cloak of Shadows using his own defensive cooldown. Whenever I use Transcendence Transfer, I like to put out a new Transcendence statue as soon as I can. What I'm trying to do here is try to divide and conquer. I'm trying to keep the pally with me so my rogue can finish off the priest. I know I can do this because I can trust my rogue to survive, and plus he's facing a healer. The pally pops wings, so I disarm him. I'm going to use Transcendence now to get behind the priest so I can use a full paralysis on him. The defensive cooldown I like to use against a melee class who aren't popping their cooldowns is just a double group, as you might see right there. You also notice that the paladin tries to run back to his healer, so I paralyze him to prevent a peel. The priest casts Dominate Mind once again. The rogue uses his own defensive cooldown and casts Cloak of Shadows to negate this effect. The priest casts Dominate Mind again on the rogue. This is stupid on his part because it will turn my rogue friendly to his team, which stops all the pally's damage to him. In the meantime, I have all my cooldowns and I can sit and drink, not that I need the mana. While I'm stunned here, the priest can get me into a full Dominate Mind. I counter this by trinketing. I also notice the pally pop wings, so I pop Ring of Peace to negate his damage. I throw Life Cocoon on my rogue to stop the incoming pally damage. I interrupt to Dominate Mind with a Paralysis. He tries to mind control me again, but the rogue counters this by cheap-shotting him. It's important to know that your teammates can either silence or stun the priest to stop the channeling effect. To recap, I can't stress how important this is. If you want to be successful in Arena, you should make sure your teammates are competent. Save your trinket. Check out my survivability video if you have trouble surviving. Use CC, like Paralysis and Serpent Handstrike, create distance with Transcendence and roll. Lastly, in oh shit scenarios, use your trinket. I hope you like and enjoyed this video. Please comment, favorite, like, and subscribe.